All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we're pretty close to the end of this litter, aren't we? Yeah. The pups are all 17 to 18 pounds, and it's time to sleep again. So let's see. I'm just going to do that real fast, or can we play with them, or are we already full on play on Affinity here? We might be. Once I'm gonna do this really fast. Okay, I think we're already full. Let's move them back in the grass here. Ah, yes, I remember what happened last time. I was like, which rendezvous site even is this? It's not a common one that we're at. But they should be good on food. Let's see if we can maybe give this to Koji, this mule deer fawn. Possibly. Oh, I hear wolves howling. How is the territory? It's not bad. Yo, thanks for the resub, Minecraft Gaming. Thank you for that. Or I like Minecraft Gaming. Thank you indeed. Let's bring this over here. Sorry, I'm trying to manage puppies and avoid potential predator attacks. I'll check chat a little bit better once we are done here at the rendezvous site and head out again. All right, do you want to eat that, Koji? You are low on food. There we go. I just want to make sure he gets to eat as well. And now let us. Oh. Do you want to finish it? You can have the rest of that. The pups already ate. You can have that, Koji. He's waiting for us, I guess. Here, you can have this. A lot of you guys are saying that if you whine a lot of the time, they'll come over and eat. Koji, hey. The pups are gonna leave the They're gonna leave the grass at this rate. I guess he's up to 74, so he doesn't want to. All right, I guess we'll eat it then. All right. Let me go ahead and we will sleep and see where things stand come morning, and then I will try to catch up on chat. Sorry about that. It's kind of hard to do when we're hanging out here, just because it can get a little bit dodgy at times. We've got some dreams. Ooh, 150 years ago, Yellowstone was formed. Nice, that's awesome. Did not know that was today. Or at least today if you're watching this on Twitch. Happy 150 years of Yellowstone. We're gonna sleep again before the puppies leave. Oh, I'll be praying for you too, Nexus. I hope that goes well. But yeah, thank you for sticking around. Oh yeah, if you've not been here for a bit, the puppies have grown up a little bit. All right, we're probably gonna have something showing up here. Nope, Periwinkle, stay in the grass, and Petrichor, you too. You almost got snatched by coyotes last time. I don't want it happening again. All right, how's the territory looking? Not fantastic. All right, we gotta do some marking. I think we're just gonna do that then. I don't know if Koji will stay with them, but they're pretty full on affinity, so it should be fine. Let's see. And thank you as well, Rhonda. I did not see if that went through, but thank you for joining us. Oh yeah, okay. I did not even know that there's an option to make a sub a secret sub. Hopefully that nobody's done that by accident. I still appreciate it, even if it doesn't pop up on screen. Yeah, the Stranger Wolf packs did go a little crazy with the territory here, so we gotta hurry up and do some marking. I think this is it. Oh good, it counts towards the sub goal. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that as well. We're very close. We'll probably actually finish this up today, so this is probably our last chance to meet the sub goal for a challenge for the next litter. However, the next litter will for sure be played on accurate because you guys did hit the previous sub goal. Why the heck is this over here? This scent post is in a bad spot. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh! Yo, thank you, Endless Creeks, for the sub. Oh my goodness, I say that and y'all are like, oh, let's meet the sub goal. Oh my goodness. Hey, there it went through. Yeah, we'll see if all the pups have black coats again. I think they're pretty... None of them look especially light to me, so, like, I don't know, man. Like, this is some of the most unreal luck that we've seen in a series with that. Like, the odds of this are very, very low. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's no fun, Nexus. Some animals are not very clean about where they choose to make messes. Yeah. All right. Yeah, were all Pumas? I think so. A lot of them were. Oh yeah, no, that's right. All of them were, because Remus, I'm pretty sure, actually has a double black-coated gene, which is very rare because most wolves who have two black coat genes don't survive all that long, because it unfortunately does make a wolf less resistant to disease, or to the different diseases. So they're more likely to get sick and less likely to survive. It's just the way it interacts. I don't know. Genetics are odd. But apparently he had two black coat genes and still survived to make it to adulthood. And so yes, all of Puma's siblings also have black coat. But that's what part of what makes it weird is we know for sure that Puma has one black coat gene and one gray coat gene. I'm gonna hunt this moose calf. But we know for sure that that's the case because her mother definitely had a gray coat. What? That hurt. I did not see where the mom here was. So Puma definitely has one black coat gene and one gray coat gene, and because Koji definitely has a gray coated gene, it shouldn't be a guarantee. Ouch. Ow. Oh no, now the mother's gonna stand on it. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see if we can kind of lure her away. We'll see. We're gonna have to get a little bit close. Oh no, Koji, you're luring her the wrong way. All right, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab this. Nope. Oh, she's leaving. Okay, we're good. All right, well, this is maybe not the, okay, let's actually eat this, I think. We will get a little bit to eat and we'll let Koji eat it because that's gonna slow us down a lot otherwise. You heard someone who lost 20 coin flips in a row, so I don't know if Puma's luck with the black coat is so unusual anymore. Oh my goodness. There's a really funny sketch, that's about losing coin flips, and like, that's my life now. The coin flip, it always falls the same way. Is there like, I guess there's rain moving in here. Oh my goodness. I guess dogs have favorites sometimes. Depends on the person, especially if it's a dog lover. Sometimes animals know if someone appreciates them. Yeah, oh, that's a shovel. There used to be the limpy coat, or the limpy body type, and I don't know if it'll be possible for that to come back or not, because I think in one of the devlogs they may have said that it had some issues with the IK. I can't remember. I know they didn't necessarily... Fish! Oh, Koji ate it! There we go. Find a fish dropped by an eagle. Oh my goodness. I was worried Koji was gonna eat it before we could get the achievement. But hey, we found a fish! But yeah, I would love to see it return, but I think there were some issues getting it to work with the IK. If I remember correctly, don't quote me on that. I thought they had maybe said that in one of the devlogs, though. But yeah, it was a really interesting customization. If they can figure out how to make it work, I would love to see more options like that. I would also love it if they were able to make it so that you could have a notched or torn ear on either or both ears, because right now notch is on one side and torn is on one side. But you can't change which side they're on, if that makes sense. It'd be really cool if they could just mirror them over, and I don't know how easy that would be, but I would love it if that was an option. Just more customizations in general would be really cool too, is if they could find a way to make scars separate from the coats, because of course we have the Life is Rough coats, but the scars are all built in, but that would probably be more complex. You'd have to do like texture layers and stuff. You think the achievement triggered even when Koji ate it? Yeah, I guess maybe so. Yeah, that eagle just left a fish laying around, I guess. Ooh, if they added it with the 2022 DLC, that would be really neat. Yeah, we got like a different kind of customization pack. They certainly have enough space for it on the menu. Oh, I guess that worked to add a scent post. Okay. It would be cool to get one that had like different body types, a pack of different body type customizations for sure. Give the wolves thumbs. Oh my goodness, that would be so cursed. It's supposed to be weirdly lucky with dice roll. Either weirdly lucky or weirdly unlucky. Yeah, if you guys like stories about my bizarre dice luck, you're gonna enjoy some of the content that will be coming to my art channel in the near future. Let's just say that I have a number of stories involving my bizarre hecking dice luck. Aww. new cat is cool. New kitties are always nice, although hopefully he's not too mean. Is the sub goal meter working? You know, someone sub it stayed at 25. So depending on if it was a sub or a resub, resubs do not raise the sub meter because they count as a sub being renewed. So it's unique subscriptions. So it would prevent it from dropping if someone's sub expires, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, it doesn't necessarily count as a new sub, if that makes sense, because it's counting our total points. I know your cat folk tabletop character named Grayson. I know him very well. That is a good name, though. It was a resub. Okay, yeah, resubs don't increase the total, they just prevent it from dropping. So there's still much needed, but they don't actually change the number. You still personally think the wolves need hats? Honestly, that would be really fun. Like if you could just stick the hat you can find on your head. Yes, art channel. Do we have the link to that? I mean, it's just JZX535 on YouTube. But yeah, I put some of my art goes up there weekly. I do a weekly time lapse. And it's most weeks it's a time lapse, not always now. I've got a few other things in the works that I think will hopefully be pretty fun. Thanks, Rain. I don't know that I have that one set up as a Moobot command yet. I should, but I don't yet. Oop. I see an elk mother. Perfect timing. I was just thinking we ought to feed the babies. Where do we find this calf, though? Hello, mother elk. I need to find some food. There's somewhere around here. One of these, maybe? You kind of just run around until you trip on it. This is getting a little far away. Yep, that's out of range, I think. Are these... Ah, thanks, Rain. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the art channel, it is right there. It is just JZX535 on YouTube. That's where I do. Sometimes I post channel-related stuff, like when I do the character art for the different series. So I'll... Oh, there it is. There it is. Wait, we ran past it. No. All right. Is the mother coming? She probably is. All right. We got it, though. But yeah, sometimes I post channel-related stuff, sometimes it's other stuff. Oftentimes it's tabletop stuff, because I have too many tabletop characters, and I love drawing them. But yes, the most recent one is Spruce, who is the wolf who won our Lost Tales poll on the YouTube channel, on the JayPlays channel. Yo, 80k channel points, nice. Also, welcome everyone. We got a few folks who've just hopped in. Thank you for joining us. We are on our way back to feed the puppies, who are, I think, oh my goodness, some of them are 19 pounds. All over 18 pounds now, though. But our affinity is dropping, so we might raise it a little bit. We still got some energy left. We might raise the affinity, leave Koji back home, and then go mark some of the northern territory, because there's just a few spots that are needing some touching up, and I think Puma could probably do fairly well with that. A prediction time. We'll see if the outro is interrupted. Evie did interrupt my recording session earlier, so she could be a potential interruption, but I think she's gone back to go take a snooze now. Oh no! Hopefully it'll let you resub eventually, but thank you anyway. Yeah, the prediction is either really good or really bad for saving your channel points. You could win a lot, or you could lose everything, as is the nature of such things. Yeah, Pups in Lost River will be fun whenever that happens. We'll definitely have to check that out with someone. I don't know who, but we will see. We will see. You really want a den in Lost River to be a doghouse? That would be amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that. They should definitely do that. All right, you know, we're gonna move these guys back in the grass. Just on a hunch. Just because it's been a little bit since we had a predator attack. Periwinkle, can you go back in the grass just for a minute? Oh yeah, I remember Coda. Yeah, thank you for commissioning me to draw him as well. He was very fun. Yeah, I remember that. Where exactly is... No, maybe there's not anything. Okay, I'm just a little paranoid. Feels like about time for an attack, so I'm like, Oh, I don't know. It could be... Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Twitch be wild, and apparently. How do you set up the polls to choose which map you want to start have pups? So it kind of depends on... the series. For stream, we'll probably either RNG it, or we'll do it at the end of whatever episode. So like whenever we go over the pups, we'll run the poll during that time maybe. It'll also depend because we'll have to... If we do a Lost River series, we'll have to have certain pups that specifically go there, potentially, because it depends on if they add the ability for it to transfer, because right now, the way it's set up, you can't transfer your wolves and their mates. Like, it doesn't save the family snapshot, and I don't know if that'll change when they have the new map, because I think the whole premise is that Lost River is not necessarily near Yellowstone, so it might be too much of a journey to go back. So I don't know if that'll continue to be the same thing with Lost River, but if that ends up being the case, then we'll have to figure out if they're going to go to Lost River or not. I definitely want to have some that do, but it depends on how that ends up being run. All right, we'll do a little bit more howling, raise some affinity, and then we'll try to head out, I think, and mark a little bit more territory here. So, let's see. Kind of wish Lost River would have dogs or something. That'd be interesting for sure if they added feral animals, because they definitely could do that there. All right, y'all, let's go in the grass. And everybody's pretty full on food, so we'll leave that there if Koji wants it. But I'm gonna run off this way. I just want to mark this hex, and this hex. So we're just gonna do a quick sweep through those. I said Bigfoot and a plesiosaur to Lost River too. Oh my goodness, that'd be wild. Stream is stable. It looks stable on my end. Hopefully, yeah, if you refresh, hopefully that'll fix it on your end there. Oh, you think the Loco said it would be entirely self-contained, the mate and finding pups will all be in Lost River? Oh, okay, I couldn't remember I couldn't remember what exactly was said in the devlog or not. But he may have mentioned that. So if that's the case, then we'll have to decide for each wolf. I think probably most of our main series will still be on, because with the legacy, it'll be nice to jump around from map to map. Most of our main wolves will most likely end up staying in the main Yellowstone world then, but perhaps we'll have side things. We definitely will have side things on the JayPlays channel, and especially with Lost Tales, there could be some wolves that'll go to Lost River still. But with the streams, we'll have to see. I would love to set some of them in Lost River, but it might have to be like a special thing, because I think we're gonna want to take advantage of the moving between maps, and I would hate to restrict a main legacy to only being in Lost River for as cool as that map is. Did you hear howls? There might have been some a little bit ago. I wasn't totally focused on it. Okay, a lot of you guys remember it, so yeah, that's probably accurate then. It has been a while since I have watched those devlogs, so I do not recall. It would be cool if they had another different animal that was only there, in Lost River. So, yeah. Where do we need to go? A little further. Let me run a little faster. Okay, maybe future sub-goal could be. The only thing is that we don't jump back and forth with it. But yeah, I mean, we could intersperse... We could potentially intersperse it between different litters, perhaps, or have a separate day for our Lost River wolves. Well, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I definitely would love to do something with Lost River, though. But yeah, it would be very fun sub-goal. Definitely could be a possibility. Alright, we're almost to the place over here. Almost to the scent post. And then I think we'll run to the other one. There should be more Lost River-based achievements. It definitely would be cool to see that happen with the expansion. I don't know. I wonder. Yeah, it would definitely be interesting to see that happen when the saga expands there. Admittedly, it's kind of a small map, and there's not a whole lot to do there right now. It's kind of mostly just fun Easter eggs, which is not to say that that's not fun. However, there's kind of not a huge amount to do there at the moment because it's so small compared to the new WolfQuest 3 maps. I think you might be able to take a grown pup and start a new game wherever. That would be what I would expect to be the case, because I'm pretty sure that's the case currently, but the problem is you can't necessarily bring your family trees with you, so you'd have to find a new mate. And if it's like, with the saga continuously looping back on itself, it's gonna be... Like, you'd be locked to I think you would probably be locked to the Lost River map for the entire saga, if that makes sense. I think there's squirrels in Lost River. I imagine there could be. I imagine there's squirrels in Yellowstone, too. But I don't know if they'll ever be added to the game, because they're kind of small, so we'll see. The Lost River map will soon be bigger than all of the Yellowstone maps. That'd be cool. Did he say how big? Did he actually say it's gonna be a bigger map in the devlog? Because I still don't remember it, but like, oh, I think that's Koji howling. Devs did say they were expanding Lost River for the DLC. Sweet. I think that's gonna be really, really fun. And a Lost Tales wolf whose challenge is to hunt floppy moose. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Yeah, we haven't seen much of floppy moose for a while. Not since, I think. Well, we might... No, I can't remember. I think Sparrow was after the Elements pack went there. We did have a Lost River challenge recently-ish. Lost River will be bigger than the Yellowstone maps too. That's so cool. Maybe it'll be more possible to run a self-contained series in then. If the saga comes out this month or next month or the month after, I don't know. It's... I'm not sure how far along they are in the process for it. I'm sure they'll announce more when they know when it's getting closer to release. WolfQuest... They have a good model for their release dates, I think, but they also have one that's a little bit annoyingly cryptic as, like, a player. I think it's really smart of them to not announce release dates until they're very sure they'll be able to meet them, because that really avoids crunch time and such not, and I know Lobo Loco has talked openly about how he doesn't think that that's good and he doesn't want to do that. He's always been really good about prioritizing the well-being of his employees, and honestly, big respect for that. But I think it's a very smart way of doing it, but it also means we don't necessarily get a lot of info on when we can expect the release until much closer to when it happens. So, considering that nothing's been announced, I would not expect it soon. But I'm sure we'll hear more about it when we know that, or when we know more of what's happening. Wallet noise. Tower Fall is on my agenda. Oh yeah, if there's one thing that I will not hesitate to drop money on, it's WolfQuest DLC. I'm gonna support this game, and I know it's gonna be incredible because WolfQuest consistently and reliably puts out really good content. So. They're one of the few games that I just would unhesitatingly, and I admittedly am a slight bit biased, but like, they've done a darn good job with everything else they put out, so I know whatever else they end up doing is going to be amazing. You don't think you can hunt floppy? You've tried to get in our area several wolves but couldn't get in. Maybe they fixed it up for WolfQuest 3. I know in WolfQuest 2.7 you can get into the enclosure. I think the Elements pack, First Litter figured out how to do that, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. This is true. I will buy the WolfQuest DLC for myself and for anyone I know. There is no escape. There is no escape. You will be gifted WolfQuest things. Listen, it's a fun gift, and it supports the game. Of course I'm gonna do it. Do you think they'll add an Easter event? That'd be kind of fun. I don't know necessarily what it would be, but it would be cool. I know they do Halloween, and I think they do. Did they do Christmas stuff? I know they did in the old game. I know that they had a Rudolph elf at one point. I don't know if they did Christmas stuff this time around, but I saw the Halloween event at least. Oh yeah, Lobo Loco is really cool. Yeah, he's genuinely, like, I work with a lot of devs, and most of them are great, I'll say, but I worked with a lot of folks on YouTube, and the WolfQuest folks are genuinely just outstanding to work with. I'm gonna sleep. I think we're fine. Well, actually, first let's move the pups in the grass, just to make sure. I am astonished that we haven't had an attack for a bit, and that's why I'm very on edge. I was feeling overdue for it. Let's see. They said or hinted that something was going to come out in late 2022. Maybe. Your estimation is probably late 22. Yeah, that's fair. I am very bad about figuring out when stuff is going to come out, so I've learned to keep my mouth shut. Whatever I predict will be wrong, so I only make the most general predictions because I'm very bad at knowing when something actually will come out. You can even get into the houses. Yeah, in the old game you could glitch into the houses. It would be cool if they did, like, actually make a lot of the houses enterable and stuff, but also that would be a lot of work. So I don't know what all the new Lost River map will be like, but we'll see, because I thought so. Alright, where do these hectors come from? Probably Junction Butte, probably over here. Most likely. Unless they're circling. Do I smell anything? I do not. Did Koji see him? Koji saw him. Alright. Get out. Get out. Grab your tail. Gonna grab your tail, 3M. Maybe I'm not. You're pretty fast. Oh, you have to stop on the slope. Alright. Puma just, like, runs after this guy and gives his tail a solid yank. You stay away from my pups, you jerk. They do need to bring back the Rudolph noses. Hunting eagle eggs. Oh, that would be funny. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go. Actually, I didn't need to head that way to mark territory. Alright then. They should make some of the houses dense. That'd be funny. I don't know, would wolves den in a house? If it was abandoned enough, maybe. I don't actually know. Probably depended on how much of a space they could find. I guess maybe they could den in the closet or something. That's very fair, Rain. Yeah, especially, like, so my rule for release dates, speaking both as someone who has had a lot of experience working with indie game devs and who's also tried to make a Minecraft mod, still is in the process of that and still keeps pushing back my own release dates because untold things keep happening. I also don't like to announce release dates because the second that I speak a date, something happens. The last time I tried to say, oh, the mod will be ready this month, Minecraft Forge ended support for the version of Minecraft I was developing in and forced me to rewrite my code from scratch. So I've gotten very humbled by trying to announce release dates. So yeah. Personally, I believe that it's a little bit of a curse that if you announce a release date, you're not going to be able to meet that release date without putting in overtime, unless you announce, like, when you're so close that there's very little chance for something to go wrong. It's called Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will, and at the worst possible time. I also did competitive robotics in high school, and this held true there as well. Alright, let's see. Oh, got yeeted for emojis. Yeah, we have Moobot set to avoid emojis just so that people don't spam with it, but it can be a little overzealous at times, so. Yep, I feel that. That is very, very true. I am the definition of the shut up and take my money meme when it comes to WolfQuest stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lost River with people would be interesting. I think I've talked about this before, but human interaction in a game is really hard to add well because you run the risk of either anthropomorphizing the animal or vilifying the human. So that's when you end up with games like Untamed or even old school Wolf that have the humans as hunters and stuff, but then you end up attacking them or they end up killing you, and it really demonizes the relation between people and animals, which does not necessarily, like, it's not always unfair, but it also isn't always fair either. There definitely are problems with people hunting too much or hunting illegally. Hunting itself is a hot topic, and I think there's a lot of cases where it hasn't been handled well, as well as a lot of cases where it has. Oh, we got a storm rolling in. But it's a very tricky balance to show in a video game, which is honestly why I think WolfQuest's stance on not having people in the game is pretty smart. Aside from, like, the wagon trail or whatever that doesn't actually have people on it. But that said, the other route is either that or it can be too easy to, like, romanticize the interactions between people and animals, which is also not something you want to do. Oh, the elk calves are grown up now. Because romanticizing it can be equally bad, because that's when you start having people who are like, oh, I'm going to feed this animal, and then it gets acclimated to people and becomes dangerous. Like, there's been stories recently about this absolutely gargantuan bear called Hank the Tank, who's breaking into people's houses elsewhere in California because he got acclimated and isn't scared of people anymore, and it's a big problem, and that could unfortunately have very serious repercussions for this massive boy. Because if he can't be stopped by relocation or by other options that are better for both people and animals, then unfortunately more extreme measures might need to be taken, because somebody could get seriously hurt with a 500-pound bear regularly breaking into houses. That's a situation that's gonna go bad if it's not stopped. So yeah. Oh, good idea. Yeah, getting food is a good idea. We'll see you in a bit. They said they wouldn't add people in devlog. Yeah. Honestly, like, as interesting as it would be to add human interactions, I do very much respect their choice not to. I think it's a very tricky balancing act to pull off, especially when you're dealing with real-world animals in a game that goes for realism as closely as WolfQuest does. Yeah, there are researcher cabins in Slough Creek. In fact, we have some affinity right now. We'll go check them out. There is a cabin here. We'll go run right... Oh, and I've smacked into a rock. There is a researcher cabin right over here. I know where it is. Yep. Oh, hopefully your sick pup gets better. The sickness is rough. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's wise to get food while you can, then. You wish the footprints Easter egg came back. Oh, I remember the footprints. Yeah, I don't think they have that one. That one's not in here, I don't think. Or are the boots in the game anymore? I don't remember if the boots are. I mean, obviously we have the other human objects. Like, there's a shovel laying around down here somewhere. I think we might have already run past it. Oh yeah, I remember the plane as well. Yeah, I definitely am less inclined to pass up hares now. I will stop and eat a lot of them. Ooh, the mule deer fawns. Okay. Time for baby. Alright. Is somebody chasing me? Nope. Unfortunately, somebody had too many fawns to keep up with. Alright. We might go hunt down the other one because I'm going to have Puma eat this, and then we might bring one back for Koji too. There's a hiking boot in Amaz. Oh, okay. I could not remember. Let's see. Let's go this way again. Well, no, I think we're gonna... Did I finish eating that? You guys were always getting on me about not finishing food because I switched to scent view. So I'm trying to get better about that. Alright, where did the baby go? Unfortunately... Oh, right here somewhere? That's one of the adults. Oh, there's one of the babies. Alright. This is gonna be harder to get to because the mothers are both right here. We're gonna get... Oh, yep, she's gonna come for us. Nope. Bite. There we go. Nope. Yep, there we go. Alright, she'll leave. We can grab the fawn, and we can head back. But first of all, you guys wanted to... We were talking about the cabins, so I'm gonna swing by the cabins here. I hope the cattle ranch comes back someday. Yeah, the cattle ranch is kind of that nice in between, because it does kind of... It does reveal one of the conflicts that often people have with wolves, and that's always the hot topic, is ranchers, understandably, a lot of them don't like and don't trust wolves, and I think there's a lot to be done to improve interactions between people and wolves, because here's the researcher cabins. Like, there's still a lot of animosity, I think, and understandably so, because for ranchers, this is their livelihood, so it makes sense that there's reasons that they would not be so keen on having wolves around, because that can it poses an apparent threat to their livelihood, but at the same time, it's not as much of a threat as people generally assume it's going to be, because there's also a lot of misunderstanding about wolves, and there's much better ways to mitigate that now than there were, so it's a balancing act, as most things are. And I think it's something that we have a long way to improve on. Alright, I need to find a shallow crossing for this, don't I? Yeah, the cattle ranch, I think, was the source of one of our most dramatic stories, which was actually Knight's story, which is wild, because that one I was not expecting him to have that interesting of a story, not gonna lie. Like, I thought his was gonna be fairly tame compared to some of our other ones, and then plot things happened by complete and total accident that I didn't even know were possible. There's the shovel on the ground. So, yeah. The Cattle Ranch was a very interesting feature to the game, both story-wise and gameplay-wise. The devs did say they want to bring it or something like it to WolfQuest 3. Ooh, well, I guess we'll have to see what they come up with. Oh, yo, cotton candy ice cream is incredible. A+ choice. Yeah, I love me some good cotton candy ice cream. I also have really been liking salted caramel lately, salted caramel ice cream, but it's like... As soon as I started getting it and eating it, like, it stopped existing at the store, and I'm like, did it just sell out? Is it not there anymore? I'm gonna be very sad if it's actually gone, because, like, it's good ice cream, though. Yeah, ranchers did protest against wolves being reintroduced to Yellowstone. And, like, you know, it's an understandable fear if you're raising animals and you think that a predator could be preying on them. That's not something anybody wants. However, there are better methods than just killing off and eliminating wolves to handle that potential situation. No! I've done a dumb. I've done a dumb. Can I grab it? No! Are you kidding me? Okay, we can still salvage this, can't we? Yes. Oh, we dropped it a little bit closer. Alright. This is salvageable. This is salvageable. Yes! I will not be thwarted. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's the J jinx a little bit. Yeah, sometimes it just be that way. Let's see. Yeah. Almost lost our food to the creek. That would have been very sad. I thought that was a crossing you could go all the way across, and I was wrong. Really? Oh, cotton candy ice cream. It's very sweet, but it's very, very good. I love it. It is very good. Are we... Okay, the pups are almost grown. They're not quite, but they are very hungry. Look at how big they are. Big puppies. Very big. Lanky babies. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes stuff disappears. It's always really sad when you like something and it's just like, no, it doesn't exist anymore. I've always had that problem because, like, I'm gluten-free, and it's really hard to find, it's easier than it was, but it's hard to find good gluten-free food. Fortunately, there's more options now, because when I first went gluten-free, everything tasted like cardboard. But now there's actually decent gluten-free food, but it is sometimes, like, because it's a less common diet, sometimes stores don't stock it, and so it can be a problem and a half trying to find it sometimes. Oh, some cicada still needs food. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the map. Another t-shirt quote is, I will not be thwarted. Yep, exactly. It depends on where you drop it. Some of them are not salvageable, but sometimes, like, you can go back to where you were standing when you dropped it, and then you'll be able to salvage it, potentially. Cicada needs to eat. Somebody let Cicada eat. Oh, Petrichor's eating, that's why. Yeah, well, and there also are supply chain issues right now due to the multitude of world events that are happening. A lot has impacted the supply chain, and so you're more likely to find stuff that, or to not be able to find stuff than normal just because of everything that's happening in the world right now. Yeah! I am... Unfortunately, not severely gluten-free, or not severely gluten intolerant. I'm just not supposed to have a lot of it. But yeah, I'm very glad that it's becoming more normalized, because initially the only options that were out there were rough. And it's become, I mean, it's not great that it's become a more common occurrence, but at least there's better food options thanks to that happening. So, kind of mixed bag. But yeah, thankfully people have gotten a lot better about making gluten-free stuff that doesn't taste like seasoned, or not even seasoned cardboard, just straight up unseasoned cardboard. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, we'll sleep a little bit. Koji's at 50% food, so we'll have to hunt again soon when we wake up to make sure he doesn't get too hungry. We'll just bring him with us and go find some bigger food. Yeah, the pups are taking turn eating. Now she's gonna stand on it for the moose mama. Yep. Ma'am, where have you hidden your baby? Would like to eat it. All the un-t-shirtable quotes. Hello? How about nah, fam? How about nah, fam? Don't like that. Don't like that. I don't know where the bear is. Did Koji find it? Koji did not find it. Koji did not find the bear. Yeah, we don't like seeing this. Oh, here it is. No, siree. Nope. Nope, hecker. Be gone. Oh, he's really not scared. Koji, watch yourself. Man. Koji, be careful, bud. Koji, watch out. Koji has no fear. My gosh. Oh my goodness, sir. Oh my goodness, sir. What? That was not great. That was not great, not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna woof. Just want to make sure that the pups stay in the den. Koji's just an absolute mad lad. Absolute and utter mad lad. Alright, good. How's he doing on food? 40%. He'll be fine till morning. We just need to hunt when we wake up. Alright. Oh, kitty time! Kitty time. That's always good. Yeah, gluten-free bread's gotten a lot better. Obligatory bear attack. Ooh. Yeah, dairy is another big one that's hard to find good alternatives for. Yeah, Koji, you gotta take care of yourself, bud. Alright, how are the pups doing? Huh? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what? But hey, you kept your pups alive and growing at the rendezvous site. You've now completed the Slough Creek episode. Congratulations. If you like, you can keep playing here at the rendezvous site and endless summer mode to begin another year in a wolf's life. Return to the main menu, start a new game in Amethyst Mountain if you want to find a new mate, or Slough Creek if you want to have another with pups with the same mate, yada yada yada. Saga is in development, will likely be released sometime in 2022. Reached milestones, we got a snapshot, and that's it. We're gonna go ahead, we'll save, we'll jump back to the main menu, and we'll take a look at the pups and see if the persistent freakish luck continues. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, here we are. Here's the family tree. It's grown. I wonder how many generations back you can see. It'd be cool if you could have, like, family trees where you actually know on both sides. Like, if you have two wolves and you could choose to set them as mates or something. But that'd be kind of interesting, but it would be hard to implement. But yes, of course, we have Peregrine, our first stream wolf, and her mate Remus, who has two black coat genes, we found out, because all of their pups were also all black coated. Then we have Puma, who definitely has one black coat and one gray coat gene, because gray coat, black coat, so can't be two, but somehow she and Koji have also had entirely black coated puppies, so we'll see if the genetic luck continues. But we also have the puppies here. So we have, first of all, Petrichor. 0 strength, 0 stamina, 1 speed, and -1 health. So he's a little bit of a quicker wolf. Look at his little chest spot. I just noticed that. We also have Periwinkle, who is... Are they, like... No, it's just the different coats. I was going to say, Periwinkle looks so much less fluffy. Am I seeing things? I guess maybe... I don't know. I guess it's just the coat. Looks a little bit less fluffy. But anyway, Periwinkle is strong as heck. 2 strength, -1 stamina, 0 speed, and -1 health. We also have Casa. 1 strength, 1 stamina, 0 speed, and -2 health. Very, very reddish coat as well. We have Bonsai, who has 1 strength, -1 stamina, neutral speed, and health. Yeah, subbing is a little weird on mobile. Yeah, and we do have, we'll see in a minute here, first of all, we have Cicada, who has 1 strength, neutral speed and stamina, and -1 health. And then, of course, little Nia. Oh, she's still so small. That had to be one of the most heartbreaking things that's happened in WolfQuest so far. Like, that was just brutal. That hurt a lot. Like, man, the sickness in this game is really no joke. But she looks like she probably had the same coat as Periwinkle. They're pretty similar. So whatever Periwinkle had, she would likely have had as well. I just noticed the puppies have claws. Like, you can see their claws. I don't know if you guys can see their claws. I can see it on the full resolution here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and age up all of the surviving pups. Casa might be gray, maybe? I don't know. That's a pretty dark brown coat. I kind of don't think he is. If anyone is, I suspect Periwinkle, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and age them up, and we'll take a look at them in just a sec. Alright, we're back to the Timberwood pack, so the pups should be somewhere in amidst this lineup. We'll scroll through and find them as we see them. So who we got here? That's Quill, Rainbow. These are all wolves from previous litters. So the only ones who have the designation afterwards will be the ones who... Oh, there we go. Here's Bonsai. So the ones who have a designation in their names still are the ones from this litter. So here's Bonsai. I can tell you right now he's going to be a black wolf. Yep. And he got that radio collar. But he is very pretty. My gosh, I love this coat. This is a really darn pretty coat. Which one is this? This is 831F from Cool Coats. Yeah, it sure is a cool coat. It's got kind of those little stockings happening there. And again, these very yellow eyes. Let's go ahead and listen to the house. Puma has had a lot of kids. It's in the 20s by now. I think we've had 27. No, it's more than 27 now. Because we're up to 20M and 11F. Or no, we were up to like... She's had like 30 kids. Ooh, that's a pretty howl. If we go through all of the litters and Puma never has a gray puppy, I will submit a bug report. But I'm waiting to see. I'm holding on to hope. We'll see what happens from her next litter. Yep. Another very nice howl. Again, these will be available, most of these are available if you guys want to submit ideas on my Patreon, but looks like Bonsai did roll the radio collar. Here's another brief look at his stats, and there's not anything in his bio just at this point. So that's Bonsai. Yeah, T'Challa was a name from a few litters ago. Again, you guys vote for all of these, so anything can happen. That's Caracal, Cherokee, Chevron, there's Cicada. Looks like another black coat, 12F, so I think that means that we're now up to 30 pups exactly, if I'm not mistaken? Something like that? Because 12F, if that's our highest, that means we've had 11 female puppies, and if 20M is our highest, and we've had 19 males, so that'd be at least 30 puppies, assuming those are our highest. Remus and his bizarre hecking genes. He's done something to the gene pool. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's the 859M coat. The eye color is again pretty yellowish, a little bit of a darker tint though, and then let's listen to her howls. Ooh, that's a nice one. And then 6. Ooh, a higher pitched one. Cursed or blessed, because this is boosted disease resistance for all the pups, because we know we're getting black coat, gray coat combination, so all of them should have higher disease resistance. So, I don't know, man. No traits popped up here, it looks like. And this is her stats once again. And again, nothing really here in the bio. You can't see the personalities, unfortunately. Yeah, next litter will be Puma's last. It's going to be hard to move on, but we are voting for Frodo's heir at the moment, so we'll find out who's following her up in the near future. Where in the world? There's Casa. He's the same coat as Puma, which is also a black coat. Somebody want to pull out the probability calculator again? Gonna go give my my GM another heart attack. Blurst, yep. But yeah, this is one of the NPC coats, so it doesn't show up here. You can see it's not visible on any of these. Got some kind of almost green eyes, but again, looks a lot like Puma. This is the same coat she has. Let's go ahead and listen to his howls. Ooh, another really nice one. And a higher pitched one. Puma's gonna be aging up from 7 to 8, so at this point on, she could potentially die during this next litter of old age. Iron Wolf will be turning on by default for this litter, so we'll see how that goes. Strength and stamina +1, -2 health, and again, no major info in here just yet. That'll come later. She is on, this was her 5th litter, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think 5th. The puppies we're looking at right now are her 5th, so she'll be going into her 6th. Oh, there's Periwinkle. Another genetic black coat, because the way genetics work is that black fur is what can get turned white. So, yep, this is the half black coat. This is the one that Maple has, I think? No, maybe it's not. I can't remember which one Maple has off the top of my head. It might be. And she has these kind of brownish ambery eyes. Very, very pretty. Let's listen to her howls. That's a nice one as well. And this one. Ooh. Another very nice one. Yeah, next litter is for sure accurate. You guys already hit that goal. Again, no traits popped up here, and here are stats for one last look. And nothing in the bio at the moment. We'll see. I've heard mixed reports on if, oh my gosh, Patrick wears black coat too. I've heard mixed reports on if permadeath goes on or not. We'll see. I ain't turning it on if it's not, but if it's forced on, then we'll see how it goes. And yes, we're gonna be playing on accurate. But yeah, so this is the small dot coat, another absolutely lovely coat, another black coat. Yeah, we're gonna go scare people with probabilities after this. We are up to, I want to say, we can count through them in a second here. But again, very, very, oh, thank you for the resub, Sheba. Or is that, oh, yeah, that was resub, thank you. Yeah, very bright, almost slightly green eyes, very, very pretty. This is definitely a beautiful coat. Let's listen to the howls. Ooh. A little bit of a higher pitch, and then the secondary. That's also a really nice one. He might report it. Yeah, if all of her puppies have black coats, I am going to send in a report, because this is getting to be unreasonable luck. But yeah, no major traits popped up there. Just +1 and -1 here, and there we go. But let's go back to Puma. We guys want to see how many pups she has. So if we go, oops, she's a little bit further on ahead. Yeah, you don't have access to game files, so it's not going to be helpful to report it. I can actually send it in if I need to. We'll look at Puma's family tree here. So, 6 pups from litter 1, plus 6 pups from litter 2, so that's 12. 5 here, 17. 7 here. That would be 22 survivors and 24 total. And then, here, that would be, 27 survivors and 30 total, yeah. So she's up to 30 pups. I don't know what the odds of flipping a coin 30 times and landing on the same side are. At this point, it's getting to be more probable that we found a glitch. Yeah, Remus, you and your bizarre freaking genes. Oh, we love our wolf dad. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah. Well, that has been another litter with Puma. Next time will be her final litter, her elder wolf litter, and we will be playing it on accurate because you guys did meet the sub goal for that. And then keep an eye out on the JayPlays 2 channel on YouTube, because there will be a poll going up shortly to determine who Frodo's final heir is going to be between the winners of the previous 3 polls. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, and drop a follow at JCX535 on Twitch so that you can see when we're next going live. But I will see you guys next time, and until then, this is Jay, over and out.